Chosen one, stop again. Not gently, not gradually. Stop like something inside you just called your name. Put the noise down. Let the next notification wait. Let the unfinished task breathe without you for a moment. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Feel that? Something just shifted. Your shoulders lowered without permission. Your jaw unclenched. The storm inside your thoughts paused mid-sentence. That is not random. That is alignment beginning. And if you feel led to support this space, so more messages like this can reach more hearts, you can bless this mission by buying me a coffee. It's not just a drink. It's fuel for the next message. It's support for the next soul who needs to hear God whisper their name. Only if it's in your heart. Only if you feel peace about it. Thank you for being here. Your support means more than you know. It's not just a drink. It's fuel for the next message. It's support for the next soul who needs to hear God whisper their name. Only if it's in your heart. Only if you feel peace about it. Thank you for being here. Your support means more than you know. This moment is not casual. This interruption is not accidental. Heaven does not interrupt you unless something sacred is at risk. And right now, something sacred is forming inside you. Chosen one, listen carefully. God is not just protecting you from people. He is protecting you from premature exposure. There are parts of your becoming that cannot survive public pressure. There are upgrades in your spirit that cannot grow under constant observation. There are revelations that must incubate in silence before they can walk in daylight. And lately, haven't you noticed it? You feel different. Not better than anyone. Not disconnected from life. Just different. You tried to ignore it. You wondered if you were just tired. You wondered if you were being too sensitive. No, you are sensing elevation. When God prepares to shift your level, He adjusts your tolerance first. What once entertained you now drains you. What once triggered you now bores you. That is not detachment. That is refinement. Chosen one, there is a reason your reactions have slowed down. Now you pause. You used to explain yourself. Now you observe. You used to chase clarity from others. Now you wait for clarity from God. This is not you becoming cold. This is you becoming anchored. And anchoring feels unfamiliar at first. Because when you stop reacting, people get uncomfortable. They try harder. They test you subtly. They bring up the past. They reference old versions of you. They poke at wounds that have already scarred over. Why? Because your growth removed their access. And when access is revoked, insecurity gets loud. But heaven is saying this. Do not reintroduce yourself to environments God already graduated you from. You are not responsible for maintaining someone else's comfort with your transformation. Hear that slowly. You are not required to shrink so others can recognize you. This season is not about proving who you are. It is about protecting who you are becoming. There is a version of you forming right now that cannot afford emotional leaks. One unnecessary argument could drain momentum. One impulsive message could reopen a door God sealed. One defensive explanation could invite confusion back in. And that is why you've felt restraint lately. It's not suppression, it's strategy. God is teaching you controlled power. Power that does not announce itself. Power that does not defend itself. Power that does not rush to be understood. You are learning to let misunderstanding sit without correcting it. And that takes strength. Chosen one, this is deeper than behavior. This is spiritual positioning. You are standing in between chapters. Behind you is survival. In front of you is assignment. Behind you is proving. In front of you is authority. Behind you is reaction. In front of you is discernment. And in between those chapters, there is silence. Silence is the bridge. Not the awkward kind. Not the lonely kind. The sacred kind. Because when heaven prepares to reveal direction, it clears distractions first. Notice what's happening. Some relationships feel distant. Some conversations feel forced. Some opportunities feel strangely delayed. You thought something was going wrong. But what if things are being filtered? What if God is removing emotional static so you can hear instruction clearly? You are not being isolated because you are forgotten. You are being isolated because you are being briefed. Heaven speaks individually, even in public space. Before you scroll away, honor what just happened. Whisper a quiet Amen, not out of habit, but as agreement. Agreement that you will protect your peace. Agreement that you will pause before reacting. Agreement that you will trust silence when it feels uncomfortable. If this message felt like it was meant for you alone, stay close. There,